Welcome everyone to Tabletop Anthologies. I'm Severian. I'll be your keeper of arcane lore this evening. I'll let each of you go ahead and tell me a little bit about exactly what your investigator is doing at this moment. So starting with Dex.
So Vincent going through these tunnels is getting a little anxious to find out what's going on. So he's trying to stay close to Martin because he knows he's good at especially these situations. Other than that, he's holding his shotgun tight, eyes open, and he is probably a little trigger happy with that dynamite he has because it's helped him so much in the past.
All right. Yeah, you'd have that one single stick of dynamite probably hidden somewhere in your coat.
Yeah, never try to take it away from me again.
What about you, William?
To that same regard of being trigger happy, I know as I'm pressed up against this side of this cave wall, I anxiously await whatever is around the corner, with as much lead as I can get out as possible. He's been kind of herniating or holding in a lot of like the shit the stuff that's been going on recently in the in terms of wrecking his world. So I think he's hopefully he's. I don't want to say he's pretty close to a psychotic breakdown, but he's definitely internalizing a lot of things right now. So I'm interested to see where that goes.
All right, and Martin, you're the only one that actually saw something to the south. What are you doing there? It looks like you're hiding behind that chair.
There's a big difference between hiding and seeking cover.
True.
Just to let you know. So, first off, Martin would not be letting everybody pointing to the south. We always make sure to keep all routes of ingress covered. On that note, Martin isn't thinking anything right now. Martin has completely shut down. Martin has nothing going on inside of his brain and is trusting on instinct. That's why you train. You constantly train, you train. That way, whenever the shit finally does hit the fan, you don't think. You just react. And that's what Martin's doing.
All right.
Now, when this is all said and done, and he's got to clean up all the piss and shit out of his pants, then he'll be thinking about that.
Right. So is Martin aiming to the south, waiting for whatever might come that way?
After confirming that the east side is covered, yes, Martin would be aiming in the direction that he saw the ghast.
All right, then that leaves you, Professor Halstead. Which direction are you looking in, and what exactly are you doing?
So Halstead, after taking that major fall last time, coming down here, he is probably limping and running on pure adrenaline alone, and his head is on a swivel, so he's looking, to the east, and he's looking to the south. He's trying to figure out what's going on exactly and where he can. What he can do, so that's why he's back here away from everybody a little bit, and he is trying to keep an eye on his surroundings and also trying to stay clear of those walls because he knows that those little things like to come out of the holes in the wall. So
yeah, there are crevices all over the walls in every one of these tunnels and caverns that you're walking through, and in the last session you had some of them come through those crevices. You also, as you said, Professor Halstead had taken quite a fall. That last session, you have a major wound right now. For a reminder for our players and for everyone in the audience, in Call of Cthulhu, if you take a major wound and then go to 0 hit points following that, you will begin dying. So, let's get started here.
So Kyle's gonna die, I get it.
Give me a hard difficulty spot hidden.
I'm actually gonna push that spot hidden.
How are you justifying that?
As I go up to look, my left eye harshly itches, and I look immediately right back down and scratch at it. Knowing the inherent danger, I look immediately back up, not even thinking of where my head is going. Is that a good enough explanation, or is it not quite enough?
That's not quite good enough. No, sorry.
What?
And there's no more time that you can take. So what happens is you hear the soft padding of some feet coming from that tunnel down there against the cave floor. And some of these degenerated humans that you had seen earlier come around the bend there. They stop immediately like deer frozen in headlights as soon as they see you all. Professor Halstead, you're not looking at them. What you're looking at is the massive shape moving across the ceiling between the stalactites. And you're the only one that sees it. So Professor Halstead, what do you do in reaction to that?
Are they coming fast?
No, it's trying to be very stealthy, you can tell.
Okay. So since Boyle and Baker are so close to me, I kind of like go, hey, stalactites, they're up there, they're coming, and try and get their attention and let them know that they're there without giving it away and being too loud.
These three, those degenerated humans, those 4-foot tall, hunched over, hairy, barely looking human things just stand there still. They're just frozen looking at all of you. It's pretty clear they didn't expect you to be in here. And on the ceiling is that gas that I had mentioned, it looks like. So I'm allowing Halstead, you can get off one action before we move into regular turns here.
What am I gonna do?
Make it quick.
I'm gonna run forward a little bit, drop down to one knee, and take a shot.
Okay, what are you shooting at?
Shooting in their direction. If I notice a silhouette of them, I'm gonna take a shot at that silhouette.
Okay, sure. That'll be a hard difficulty firearms check. So that is not a hard success because your skill is 64.
Okay.
So your shot rings out and it's definitely loud in here. That 45 rifle goes off and everyone's ears are ringing right now. But that shot lights up the area in front of you, and you can see those three humanoid things standing there hunched over in the hallway, but that shot goes right over top of them. It also lights up the ceiling quite a bit, so everyone's able to see that gas clinging to a stalactite up above it, and it is massive. It looks like it might be the size of a horse on its hind legs.
Jesus, holy shit. Are those creatures freaked out by the gunshot? Are we able to see that or not really?
Yeah, they definitely are. So next up, we go to Martin.
What's the, how high is this ceiling and how far away is it?
About 100 feet high. It's pretty tall. And it's right now gripping onto a stalactite. It'd be hard to hit. It's kind of behind cover, basically. But it's snarling down at you. And actually, that reminds me that you all need to make a sanity check seeing that thing hanging up there. So, William, you're over there kind of away from the group a bit by yourself, and you look up, and this ghast is hanging just above you. You can see it snarling down at you, and just like gore and blood from whatever it ate last dripping down from its open maw. And you drop your gun and start just bolting the other way. You lose 8 sanity.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So what are you doing, Martin?
Fist of Yogg at the stalactite it's hanging onto.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So I see William take off running, and I look up, and I have my pistol and my trench club, and I look up and I kind of lower the one hand, and I start mumbling underneath my breath. I close my eyes, I take a deep breath, and I just let out this yell as I kind of punch my hand out with the trench club in it, screaming at just like this and then I lost.
Hadouken!
So
Alright,
12d10.
Yep, let's see,
roll.
hopefully.
Do I react to that? And run
No,
back
you're
and grab my gun?
running.
Just kidding.
Oh Jesus!
61.
Alright, it's
Fucking
not
damage.
not bad, but not great. So yeah, Martin, you do your little pose there, and there's definitely like for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and there's a blast forward. You can see it in all of the lichen around you below your feet kind of like flattens out, and you see this air burst essentially rise up and hit this stalactite. and the gas seems to lose its grip for a second and slide down the stalactite, and it's clawing, gripping, trying to get a grip, and it falls. And it falls far. It's about 100 feet up there, and it slams into the ground, you know, a whole superhero landing sort of thing. And there's rubble, you know, strewn all across this tunnel here, and it slowly rises and just stares at you guys, ready to, you know, rip you apart, essentially.
It's not dead from a 100-foot fall.
Nope.
No.
Does it look like it's injured at all?
No.
What?
Vincent, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take my dynamite out and throw. Cut, light, throw, obviously.
All right, give me a throw check. All right, not bad. You toss the dynamite after lighting it, and it lands pretty much right under this thing's feet.
Ooh.
What's the damage on dynamite?
And then it charges you.
Fuck that thing.
It comes stomping straight towards you, both of its arms wide, and it runs up and starts just slashing away at you with these giant claws at the end of its hands that look like they might have been human at one point. It swipes and swipes, and it's maybe the size difference or something of that sort. It misses and scrapes at the ground in front of you, but it's still charging, trying to eat you. And William, by the way, you have 5 more rounds of your temporary insanity left.
Great. See you guys later.
Robert, you're up. Professor Halstead.
Help me.
Watching this happen, I immediately holster my rifle and put it on a sling and put it around my shoulder, pull out my .38 and fire off a couple shots at it.
All right, go ahead and roll, and I'll give you a bonus dice because you are really close with that handgun. So, Professor Halstead, do you take any further shots? It looks like your first one missed.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot.
All of your shots go wide. Thankfully, this thing's big enough that your aim isn't so bad that you hit Vincent there, but you guys' ears are really ringing now from all this gunfire echoing around the cavern.
Can I walk back as I was shooting?
Yeah, I'll let you take a few steps back. That's fine. Assuming you were stepping
back
back,
up to here.
just firing away. Maybe that's why you missed your shots.
Probably.
And that's about the time when, on top of all that gunfire going off, there's a explosion to the south there, and you see blood and guts fly, and there's some of these bodies that just get torn apart by that explosion right there. Everyone roll a luck check for me that's standing there, so just you 3. William, you're fine. There's some shrapnel from that explosion, and one of these large rocks comes flying out of that explosion and hits that thrown sort of giant stone chair that you're taking cover behind, and splits apart, and some of that hits you, and you take 2 points of damage. Smacks you probably right across the face. But now we come back to you, Martin. It's your turn.
Knowing that Vincent Boyle only has 65 strength and not 70, I worry for him constantly. And so I come around that chair, you know, still just got the pistol in one hand and the freaking trench club in the other one, and with a bell I'm charging him and I'm coming at it.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. So you come through there swinging your trench club at it, but it takes a claw and swing back at you too.
It's okay.
It misses, so go ahead and roll your damage on that trench club. See if you land a good hit.
1d6 plus my damage bonus, which is 1d4. So roll 1d6 plus 1d4. Hold on, it's not letting me add them together.
It should let you roll the damage in your weapon if you have that set up.
Let me just do that. Yeah, there we go.
Wow, nice hit, man.
Nice. So you smash that trench club right into its chest, and you're pretty sure something gave way when you hit it.
I would yell in its face.
It roars right back at you. Just all this spittle flies into your face.
No, I'm spitting back too. It just...
So up next, Vincent, what are you doing?
I'm just going to try to take a step back, and I'm assuming it's going to be the exact same thing at that point, just normal gun.
Yeah.
Did not go. Okay, skill didn't go. Shotgun.
You got to click the roll shotgun button.
Yep, I tried. Push it. I'm going luck that.
Yeah, okay. You can spend luck on that. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
And what it is 4d6 since it's within the lowest range. 11.
You take a shot at it and you blast it, and just a huge chunk blows right off of its thigh, and it's just oozing a bunch of blood out of it. You definitely hurt it pretty bad with that shot. But it steps towards you and tries to attack you again. It's enraged now, just roaring, trying to slash at you.
My God. I'm gonna do the same thing. Try to dodge. Wait, can I do a dodge, or is that not a thing right now?
You don't need to because it misses. All of my rolls have been really bad. So it's just stomping towards you, slashing and trying to grab at you.
I'm going to act like I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm just going to put my hands on my side and just...
William, you've run further to the east, and you're essentially just cowering in a corner right now, watching this all happen. Robert, back to you. What do you do?
Seeing all this happen and seeing that I've got the chair there in between us, the throne, I think Robert is going to circle around to try and get a better line of sight on him, but noticing that, Baker's still there on the other side, he's not going to attempt to shoot. He is just going to take this moment to try and get his rifle out and reload to try and get one good shot on him.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that rifle takes a turn to reload. So next is back to Martin.
Getting back into the mix of it, baby. I'm coming up behind this guy and trying to give him one of them.
All right, roll it.
Still with the bonus die for size?
Yeah. You come up behind it and smack it right in the back, and you hear another crunch, feeling something else give way, but this time in its back, and it slams down onto the ground onto one knee, and it takes one more dying swipe at Vincent there.
What do you have against me, sir? Cuts my head off immediately.
He's just trying to get in them deep pockets, son.
It misses, and as the claw comes down, it just slams in the ground right next to you, Vincent.
Holy shit. I'm gonna step back and kind of get on the ground, sir. Oh shit.
I crush its skull in. I'm literally putting holster in a pistol and two-handed just until there is nothing left of its head.
I start to cry in the back.
Yeah, William, you slowly start to regain your composure there, so you've got your control back.
Bit of catharsis.
As I'm puffing and heaving, I say, that was insane. Oh, Martin, what the hell did you say that thing was?
Did it get a hold of you? Are you okay?
No, it didn't get a hold of me. I don't think so. I kind of look around. Do you see any marks?
Sometimes you don't feel it. Are you okay?
I didn't get hit by it, right?
Nope.
So I should be.
You narrowly avoided it. Some of your clothes might have a tear in them here and there from the claws just narrowly missing you.
I'm going to check out my my vest and see that's a little messed up, and I just kind of take it off and put it down, unwearable at this point.
The tunnel to the south has collapsed because of the dynamite.
Good.
I'm gonna go scavenge for my shotgun, ignoring everything and the corpses.
You're able to find it under some rubble.
But
as
now,
as soon as Boyle says he's okay, I get the shakes and I just sit down. I don't even know if anything else is going on.
I immediately check Boyle out just to make sure that he is not injured. And I also check out Baker just to make sure that he's not injured. And if they're injured, then I try to immediately help them in some way.
I kind of wave you off, say thank you, but you just saw what Baker. You saw what he did, right? And I kind of stand up and come a little closer, and I stay a good distance away from you, kind of holding my shotgun up a little bit. I say, Baker, what the hell was that? There is no more pussyfooting around. You just shot a laser from your hands. You need to explain this to me right now.
And
I need an explanation.
Laser's a little bit incorrect. It looked more like a shockwave of some sort. There wasn't any light emitted.
Oh, okay.
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Yeah, I didn't
Just
know what.
for the audience.
It's okay. I had you.
Yeah,
I had
right.
you. So after that long pause, I close my eyes for a minute and just look over at Boyle and say, have you ever seen what a machine gun can do to a man?
Yes, I have.
It's a terrible weapon. It's a terrible weapon wielded by everyday men. When one side has a machine gun, the other side has a machine gun. The side that doesn't have the machine gun is the side that dies. This is the equivalent of a machine gun.
But this is my question to you. Are you an actual man? How can we trust you? What are you?
I'm a man just like you.
How do we know
Just-
you're
not
more-
just
you're
like
not one of
me.
one of them freaks?
Because I would have
Lot of
never
crazy
have
shit going
led
on.
you to an area where we could possibly all die together. I would not use the tools that I have gathered in order to help save you.
Saying is we're dealing with all this crap, and we don't even know what you are if you are a man. Don't you
Well,
huff
what
at
about-
me.
Well, what about you, Mr. Pink Eye? You've been acting awful strange here lately.
You're gonna talk
Thank
about
you,
my
Halstead.
eye itching when he just almost dropped a giant stalactite from the ceiling? Are you insane, man?
Listen,
Yes,
we've seen
my
weirder
eye's
stuff
itching.
in the last few months.
No, we haven't.
Let
seen
me
weird-
ask you a question, Vincent. If I were to go back in time and take an early primitive man and I were to shoot his friend with this, what would he call that?
Probably magic.
He would call it magic. Magic is just things that people use or call when they don't understand something.
Then
You don't
explain
understand
to me. Explain it.
Perhaps whenever we get back to Miskatonic, I can see if I can get you some type of access to the things that I do.
Are you joking? I gave you leeway last time because you left us to do whatever you were doing, and I believed it, and I still am a little angry with you, but I let it go because you've been helping us through so much. But I still didn't know what was going on then, and now I know even less. Can you not see my frustration?
Do you not think that might be a frustration for us to talk about another time whenever we are not in the midst of beings that were around before man that could still build buildings?
So I hate to interrupt really awesome
No!
roleplay. I'm enjoying
You don't
it.
interrupt me!
No.
But I just want to know what William is doing there, and also Robert. But let's start with William. Anything you're doing?
At this point, I'm kind of wandering away actually, and peering around, just looking as much as I can for anything in the dark. Just kind of wandering, kind of just trying not to think about
Your
it.
adrenaline is probably really pumping, hands shaking. I'm sure.
Yes,
Is his palm
if
sweaty?
I stand in
Yeah.
one place, I'm gonna get
Does he have
nauseous.
stain on his shirt?
So I just need to keep pacing, taking stuff around.
Okay, I kind of
Alright.
sit back up and I make sure my shotgun's loaded, And I look to Baker and I say, fine. But I need an explanation, not no half-assed explanation like last time either, when we're done with this.
I'm gonna start kicking this creature in the face, just smashing it.
There's no face.
Wait, so is there no face, or is there a face?
There's maybe partially a face. They were directly
I'm
in
gonna
the
kick
dynamite
in
blast.
And eyeballs and flesh bits as much as I can.
So what are the investigators doing right now? What are your guys' plans? Because you're free to move around, do whatever you want. Like I said, the tunnel to the south has collapsed on you, so the only way back out that you know of right now is to the east.
So we could start digging. I have digging equipment.
You left it in the tunnel, back east.
Yeah, we can climb up and grab it, bring it back down.
I don't think we finished this yet, but Halstead is furiously trying to go around and make sure everybody is okay medically.
Okay.
So
I love you.
Halstead is just like, guys, we need to tend to these wounds now. I'm limping. I can't follow everybody around here, and he's trying to get to Baker because he knows that he took a piece of shrapnel to the face because he saw it happen.
Okay. Yeah,
and,
you can.
He's gonna try and tend to his wound.
All right. Yeah, you can apply some first aid if you want to restore one of his hit points. If you want to do a medicine check, that actually takes a little bit more time.
Okay. I'm gonna do first aid real quick, just to make sure he's patched up, and then we can tend to the bigger things later.
Okay. Roll it.
When Halstead comes up and starts patching my ruggedly handsome strength 70 face, I would just look up at him and kind of nod, like not for the help for the face healing, but for the kind of having my back there verbally.
And I give a confirmational nod back to him, after that is finished, I turn around and I go to William, and I pull out of my medicine kit something that would help calm his nerves, maybe, and try and help him settle down a little bit, even if it's just a cigar that I've got in my case, or whatever the case may be, whatever might help settle him down, and be like, are you okay, son? I know things got hairy back there.
Is anybody okay? Like, I mean, who do you talk to about this sort of shit?
We're the only people that you can talk to about this. You cannot spread a word of this to anybody else out there. They won't believe you. They'll throw you in a loony bin as soon as you start muttering the words ghast and demons and things like of that nature. We saw what happened to some students who had encountered this before, and they were thrown into insane asylums. You got to keep this to yourself, but you can trust Boyle and Baker here and I to be the people you come to confide in with this kind of thing. So we have to have each other's back, no matter. And I'm looking at Boyle and I'm looking at Baker. We have to have each other's back in order to get through this alive. If we don't, then we're all as good as dead in here, and we might as well be caved in. And
do you have anything that I can just take real quick, just to like forget about it for now, like.
Maybe not forget, but maybe something to calm your nerves. And I pull out whatever I have to calm.
Yeah, maybe because you probably carry a medical kit with you. Maybe you've got a little bit of laudanum, so you give him just a small dose of that, and it. William, after taking that, it starts to calm your nerves a little bit. Your hand steadies at least.
Sure.
Okay, I walk over to Martin and say, we can talk about this later. I apologize for my outburst, but you obviously can see where I'm coming from. We need to get out of here quickly. And I kind of give you my hand to try to get you up so we can get the hell out of here. And
I take your hand and I pull myself up using you, and I nod my head.
Okay. I think I remember we can either go back for the tools, but that might take a second. There should be another opening back out the way we came. Let's check that out first. Everyone agree?
We also need to find our friend, although there's probably not much left of him.
Well, he's obviously not in this room, and that entrance that has been blown up. So we only really have one way to go. The way we came from obviously doesn't have him, so deeper into the cave we go. If everyone's ready to move on, let's get a move on.
I'll take point.
All right.
I want to make sure my shotgun is fully reloaded.
Okay. Yep. Make sure you're keeping track of your ammunition. It looks like you guys are doing that.
Yep.
Before we go, I quickly move over to the ghast and pull out my trench knife, and I take a finger or something. I need a trophy.
Okay.
So once again, kind of keeping a check on the walls, kind of keeping a check on the floor, seeing if anything kind of stands out as,
Yep.
being, hey, you step here, you might die kind of thing. We got a narrow path over here to the east.
Yep. No path over here to the east.
Okay.
Take a point here. I'll follow close behind.
All right. So this leads to another map. What's your? Are you doing any sort of marching order here? How are you approaching your spelunking journey as you continue through these tunnels?
I believe we're doing the same thing we've been doing. Martin, followed by me, William, and then Halstead in the back.
Okay.
Sounds accurate. Give a little bit of a spread, but not too far.
I'll
Considering
spread it.
we're all
Halstead,
on-
actually.
Huh?
I don't think Halstead's is Halstead here. I don't see him.
Oh, Halstead's
I'm right
right there.
behind you.
Halstead?
Yeah.
He's right there.
Halstead?
You gotta
The
look
area
at your
still lit
special
with
eyes.
It is.
um,
So there's still that bioluminescent lichen, giving off that sickly green glow to everything. And in the distance there, I'm sure you can see another one of those ape-like humans hunched over in a corner of this tunnel. It doesn't really seem to notice you at the moment. He seems to be distracted with something. You also, as you take a few steps into this part of the tunnel, smell just this horrendous smell coming from somewhere up ahead. There's just nasty smell of filth, and you're not really sure what the source is.
Does it smell like filth or does it smell like dead body? Because
It does.
Those two smell
There
different.
is some rot in there, but that's not the whole story. That's not the whole smell.
that's not the whole boutique.
Yeah, give me a smell check.
That should be a fucking skill, man.
Yeah, in this game, I guess it makes sense. But continue.
So
No.
I'm assuming everyone's seen the guy to the east.
Let's pop him.
Well,
Make a firing
well,
line. Everybody
there's-
takes a
I
shot at the
see-
same time.
Martin,
Yeah,
you
you
also
have over here.
see, you see some to the south as well that don't seem to notice you at the moment, but you see in the south, that chamber is just littered with bones and waste and it just all sorts of just disgusting stuff all over that floor there.
Honeysucker.
And that's definitely where that smell is coming from.
Okay, I've seen the descent. We don't go that way.
It's
Are
their
you all
sector.
trying to move through here quietly at this point?
Don't make as much noise as possible.
no,
I'm shooting
yeah,
the
let's
shotgun
make
in the air a couple times. Pumping it. Just kidding. Sorry. Of course we're sneaking.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
All right,
Yes.
give me stealth rolls for everyone.
Oh Jesus, this is it. This is it, guys. We're dead.
Wow, I'm pushing mine.
Hey.
I'll explain it in a second.
Yeah. That's not
So-
good. Let's see what happens with William, and then I'll decide from there.
So I kind of I attempt to carefully walk through, and I kick a stone in the air or kick some debris around, and I almost trip again. Still kind of messed up, but hopefully catch myself before I make too much noise.
All right, yeah, go ahead and you can re-roll that, William, if you're pushing it.
I am.
All right, good. Halstead, are you pushing as well?
Halstead is going to try and push it. He knows that, maybe his rifle is making a little bit too much noise, and he's trying to rely on his training to to be a little bit quieter, not step on so many rocks, and maybe not move or jar himself too much. And he's going to try and correct himself right there.
Okay.
I thought I had failed that. That was Halstead. Yay!
Can I push?
Yeah, you can push that.
Okay. Oh my!
You
goodness.
failed.
You're kidding me.
So Halstead, you probably trip over some rocks and make just a bunch of noise there as everyone's moving along
Yeah.
very quietly. And all
Brought
of
this
those beings, those creatures to the south, immediately turn their heads and just start charging up here towards you.
Oh, do they look friendly?
This one in the distance too, starts running at you.
All right.
Are we going to
I'm on the
initiative or?
I'm on the
Yes,
east. I'm on the
yes,
east.
we are.
Okay.
Adding you all to the combat tracker right now. Martin, you're up first. What do you do?
I'm gonna plug the breach. So I see Halstead trip, and I kind of glare at him for a second, but then I remember that it's Halstead, and I love him, and so in order to make sure that we kind of limit what happens here, I rush and kind of get into that narrowed area, and I don't know if that's going to be too much of an action to shoot or not.
No, yeah, you can fire off a shot.
All right, so we'll how many down here? 3. So we'll go for, I don't know how you ping the one that's directly south of me.
Okay.
Is that that's within 1/5 of my dexterity, correct?
Yeah, you can have advantage on that because it's point blank.
All right, so handgun, bonus die, and somehow I still missed. That's fine.
I am allowing everyone to use luck, yeah, so.
Oh,
I use a look.
oh yeah, we will definitely use luck on that. I don't know how to do that with this. Spend 1 luck point to pass. There we go.
There you go.
Yay!
Roll your damage.
So 1911 is roll 1d10 plus 2. 6.
All right. It comes running, it's sprinting straight towards you with a snarl on its face, and you line up a shot and hit it right in the forehead, and it comes skidding to a stop just at your feet. It is definitely dead. Up next is Vincent. Vincent, what are you doing?
So I'm in this game. Am I able to ready an action? Essentially, use my turn.
So
Okay, cool.
no matter what in this game, you describe what you do, and then I tell you what to roll.
Fantastic. Okay, so am I able to move up and then ready my shotgun? And essentially, I just want to wait for it to come closer and wide of its eyes until I shoot.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I just want to step, I don't know, three tiles sounds fair, I guess. And then
Okay.
ready my shotgun at the one that's to the east. And I'm going to hold my position. I'm not going to fire so I can see the whites of its eyes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. Then that's what I do.
Okay. William, what are you doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to point blank this, charging at it with my shotgun.
All right, yeah, roll it.
Got it.
Ooh.
Nice, roll your damage.
That's 4d6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
William, you go charging at this thing, and it's charging right back at you. And last second, you lift your shotgun, come sliding to a stop, and fire off a round at it, and it just splits in half.
Attaboy.
So next, we've got Robert. What are you doing?
Okay, so I try to stand up and gain my composure after tripping over these rocks in here, and I'm like, sorry guys, and I guess he would make, since he doesn't really see anything right now, he would try to follow everybody's lead and where they're going, and try and get to a point where he can see in there. But he's not going to fire just yet. He is. What is he going to do? He's going to aim his rifle and wait as well. Well, I'm gonna move out of that site. So he's gonna wait and see what happens. But he's not gonna fire right now.
Okay. William, what you didn't realize is that there's one just out of your sight in the darkness here that charges right at you.
No.
Vincent, I'll let you try and take a shot at that one since you were aiming that direction waiting.
Yeah.
But keep in mind,
fantastic.
it is right up next to William there.
Since I have been ready, do I get a bonus die by any chance?
Yeah, I'll let you take a bonus for an aim action there, essentially.
Awesome. Dang it, not quite. I miss.
William, roll luck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay.
Oh god.
Vincent, roll damage. 2d6, I believe, at this range.
2d6. Ooh, rip you.
Thanks for shooting at me, you fucker.
9!
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Major wound is taken. Take that major wound box and give me a constitution check.
How much HP do you got left?
3.
Oh,
Okay, I'm ready. I've been ready for this.
I'm gonna spend 3 luck die for that.
All right.
Thanks for killing me. Appreciate you.
All right.
So now the thing's attacking me as well, right?
You take a hit
Can we get
of
some F's from the
shot
chat, please?
all over your back. There's just this searing pain up the entire back of your body as this shot just embeds into the skin in your back.
Right when I see that, I want to go, oopsie.
You remain conscious, and you're still standing there as this thing charges at you. It's actually carrying what looks like to be some sort of crude club fashioned from bones.
God.
I rolled a 1.
my God.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my goodness.
Can we please get F's in the chat?
Vincent, you killed me. You shot a shotgun at me.
I
You
didn't
killed
kill
me.
you, the DM killed you.
No, you killed me. You shot a shotgun at me. Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm sorry, William. I'm
Do I go
sorry.
negative here at all, or just 0? Okay.
Do we hear, like, specifically, do I hear
Well,
the shot, and do I hear William cry out or anything?
Well, I'm
Oh, yeah.
immediately, once I hit
Okay.
him, once I realize that I've shot him, I'm going to yell, oh shit, I hit William. I'm going to yell that.
You did what? And then I turn. I turn immediately, but I
Yeah,
can't do anything
I
yet.
look behind me, I'm like, I don't know. I was trying to shoot the creature. William got hit. We need help.
Sev, they can't hear you on the stream right now, and I just turned it on. I couldn't hear you either.
Oh, that's strange. Has that been the whole time? I was muted just now, but I'm not sure why that was. Anyways, what just happened was that Martin Baker is in a melee here with these two degenerates, and they're doing damage to each other. He just broke the jaw of one of them, and the other one slashed at him. And Martin, you take 3 points of damage. It's your turn now, Martin.
So the one that hurt me is going to be getting a trench club to the face. Yeah.
All right, roll it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Nice, roll your damage.
I'm angry. I am very angry now.
Which one was that again?
That was the uninjured one. The
Okay.
one that you said, so I broke the one's jaw, and then the other one's the one that hit me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the uninjured guy.
For 76, that is an extreme success, so it's actually max damage.
Oh, so 10.
Yeah. Tell me what you do to this thing, because it's pretty brutal,
Oh.
whatever happens.
So I'm fighting freaking pistol and trench club here, and the one comes at me, and I kind of duck back and smash it in the face, and it stumbles back, but the other one kind of gets a hold of me whenever I'm not looking, and I've already gotten hit in the face, and so I turn, grit my teeth, and just bellow out in its face like I did that gas, and bring the club straight down on the top of its head, crushing it, making gray matter just spray all over the place on the sides, and I turn towards that other one, bringing the trench club back, ready to fucking murder it too.
All right, nice. Yeah, and the other one's not looking so great either. So that brings us around to Vincent. What do you do?
Can you do 2 melee attacks in 1 round?
You can. It does. You'll start taking disadvantage, essentially penalty dice, for the more actions you do.
Can I go ahead and roll that then? Because
yeah,
I know that I'm alone right now because, you know, of the team kill.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
just
but
with
this is
penalty
good
dice, I'll let
character
you do another
development.
melee attack.
Woo!
Nice. Roll your damage. Actually, tell me what you do to the other one real quick because
So
it's that
smash the blood, the brain shoot out. The other one with the broken jaw, I turn towards it and just finish the swing, coming across and snapping its head, breaking its neck in that one bash, and then turn around and look for more. I'm breathing hard, and I start laughing.
It stumbles off against the wall and just slumps over, and all 3 of those are dead now. Vincent, what do? You can hear that intense melee coming from Martin down there.
Oh,
but
no,
you see that
I don't hear any of it.
what you see in front of you is that William has collapsed after you shot him, and this thing just jumped, leaped through the air, and hit him across the face.
I'm not going to hear anything that's happened behind me. I'm like freaking out, dead set. I'm going to superhuman run up as fast as I can, as many tiles I can run up, and shotgun blast it as far as I can.
Okay.
How close do you think I can get to it? I was decently far away, but I'm like freaking out because I saw William essentially die.
Yeah, you can get pretty much right up there. That's fine.
Okay, I don't want to get literally right up next to it, but I want to get close enough to where I can just
Okay, yeah, I'll let you have
barrel
advantage
stuff.
with it, sure.
Awesome. Okay, William, this all or nothing for you. Can
Your bonus?
I did roll my bonus.
Nope, there's not really anything you can do there.
Yeah, I missed the
You
shot.
did get its
Oh, well.
attention. It's staring right at you, though. Enraged, grasping its club. Next up, Robert. Well, actually, it's William,
Robert.
but William is unconscious right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Robert immediately tucks. He goes to Baker. He says, "You all right?" And then as he's running, he said, "What? I'm gonna go get William or whatever." And comes around the corner, sees William off to the distance. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8.
It's
Can I
if you're
corner
just
step?
tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll tell you if you're able to do it
I'm
or
trying to
what you
get
have
to
to roll.
William. I'm trying to get to William, and like I've already holstered my rifle and trying to get my medical kit out as I'm running. And
this thing. Oh yeah, never mind.
All right, so you're trying
We're gonna have a
to
talk, Halstead. We're
apply
gonna have
some-
a talk about combat.
apply some first aid, then, right?
yeah, I guess so. I already said it. I forgot that he was still there.
All right. Given the circumstances, not trying to be an evil GM here, but I'm putting
You
I'm
had
putting
black coffee this morning, didn't you?
I'm putting a penalty die on that first aid check, giving the fact that you had to sprint over here to get to him. You're trying to apply this first aid while there's Vincent firing a shotgun at this thing that's just a few feet away from you.
Okay.
So first aid with the penalty.
1 or 2.
Just one.
Okay.
Unless there's anyone in the chat that wants to help you out.
Oh!
Wow. Oh man. Okay.
Fuck.
William is stabilized.
I shoot him
I
again.
am.
You get +1 hit point because of that.
Am I awake?
Not yet.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
You're probably a bit hazy, maybe in and out of consciousness, but no, you're essentially out of this combat right now. You're laying on the ground, just breathing heavily, trying not to die, but you're at 1 hit point.
This was a triumph.
So next up is this one wielding that club, runs straight towards Vincent, just swinging that club wildly. It misses. Martin, what are you doing?
So I'm still literally laughing, and I'm completely. There's no other threats going to the south, correct?
No,
I'm
they're
not
all
seeing
dead.
any.
It looks like that room is empty, that cavern.
So I got my teeth gritted, and I'm just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, how's my angle here for shooting? I don't want to pull a Boyle.
Hey.
I mean, you can
Hey.
try and run up and shoot on him. There's always, because it's engaged, it's actively trying to swing and jump around at Vincent. There's that chance that if things go bad enough, you can hit someone.
I'm within. Shit. No, I'm not. I don't want to take the chance. My handgun's pretty low. So I'm just I guess I'm moving up, and I'm trying to stop laughing, and I'm yelling, trying to get the attention of this thing. Fuck you! Like trying to get it to focus on me, like.
All right.
Like just spitting and screaming and just clapping and just doing a dance, whatever I gotta do to get its attention.
Okay.
Just
Because it's next.
I'll keep that in
It's
mind.
Fucking next.
Vincent, what do you do?
Is this my turn, or is it kind of just like a quick thing?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Can I hit this thing like with my gun?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna smack it with my gun.
It'd be a brawling check.
Yep. Okay, I guess I just die. No.
Yeah. You're unable to hit it, and it swings back at you. But it misses as well, probably slamming its club right against your shotgun. Robert, what do you do now? You've got, you can tell that you got William at least stabilized for now. He's not going to die at this second.
I don't know if I can do this, but I am going to try and, mad that all this happened, I reach into my boot as I'm down on the ground with William, and I'm like, stay low, stay out of sight, don't grab its attention, and I pull out the knife, and I yell as I jump and try and stab this creature.
Do that with a bonus dice because of the, it's distracted between Vincent trying to hit it with the shotgun and also Martin there screaming at it.
Okay. +1, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my luck.
All right. Roll your damage. It is not going to swing back at you because it's locked up with Vincent there. 4 damage. All right. Yeah, you stab this thing. Definitely put a huge gash right across its chest as you stab at it. But it's not dead yet. It's still moving. Then we come back to Martin.
I'm charging it with a club raised, still trying to calm my laughs, but not doing a great job. And coming in with the trench club.
All right. Roll it.
Oh man! Yikes!
So you go to swing at it, and you probably got blood just all over this trench club. And you go to swing down,
Everywhere.
and when you gear up to bring down this killing blow on the thing, and you go to swing, the trench club's not there anymore. It slipped out of your hand, and this thing
That's
turns,
funny.
having gotten its attention like you wanted, it turns and swings its own club at you.
Am I able to fisticuffs back with it, or is this its defense?
No, this is it's its reaction essentially. You take 2 points of damage as it swings and smacks you with its club.
Now I'm angry.
Vincent,
stabbing you in your.
That's not
it's your turn.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's what I'm I'm looking at my skills. Okay, yeah, I'm just, God, I want to shoot this thing, but obviously I'm not going to. Again, shotgun butt. Never mind. Gosh, where are all my good rolls?
Last week. They're all last week, yeah.
This thing is clearly just enraged and fighting for its life now. It's flailing all over the place and tries to swing back at you as you're slapping at it with your shotgun there.
You mean clearly this thing's a Jedi, right? Oh,
It just grazes you enough to leave a bit of a bruise somewhere on your body. Robert, what do you do?
Okay, so after I dig my knife back out, I flip the blade around to where because it was facing down on my in my hand. I flip the blade to where it's up, and I go in and I try to stab it right through the stomach.
All right, roll it. How does this thing go down? What happens?
So after seeing everybody, make their attacks, and I'm just enraged at this point because trying to get us all out of here alive. That's my number one priority as the medic is essentially of this group. And what's the guy's name? I let out a huge war cry as I go in, and I grab it by its back to shove it even further through it, and then I just rip up through the middle of it, and just watch it fall down as I've left this hole right through the middle of it, or big rip.
So what are you guys doing? All of these degenerate humans, these creatures, whatever they are, they're all dead. The ones that attacked you.
So
I'm going to. Sorry,
What did I get hit by?
Let's start with William, Vincent. Let's let him have a little bit of attention here after you shot him in the back.
What? Why does my back hurt so bad? I don't understand. Can anybody take a look at this?
William, lay still. Don't move. Lay still. You were shot. You have some buckshot in your back. It's okay. I'm right here. And I look at Boyle and Baker. I need both of you to make a perimeter. Make sure that we're safe, because I need to take some time to get some of these buckshots out, so that way.
They didn't have guns. Who shot?
No,
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
accident.
Did you shoot me all dead?
No, I did not shoot you. And I look back at Boyle and I'm just shake my head. And then I'm like, just lay still, relax, stay calm. Everybody protect us. I need to tend to these wounds right now.
My blood pressure's like increasing and more blood's like pouring out of my bullet holes.
Kind of like a cartoon character.
No, like a real life person.
Like a real life person. So it sounds like Halstead wants to apply some medicine here. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes. I'm trying to make sure that I can get him up, get him walking, or at least limping or holding on to one of us.
Yeah, if you want to make a medicine check and heal him a little bit, it will take about an hour at least.
Right.
So if that's what you all agree to, and you want to establish a perimeter here,
I need to find Priscilla first.
Priscilla.
Priscilla, it's important. It's important. I lost Priscilla. I need to find her. I need to find her now.
Your club?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is going on?
For God's sakes, man, we have a
Why'd I come down here with you
student
guys?
dying right now.
And I just stood in the hallway and kept 3 of them off of your back because of Priscilla.
What's more important, your club or the life of William?
I need to be able to fight.
you see the trench club laying in some rubble nearby.
I pick it up, pointed at Boyle for a second.
Okay, so are you all agreeing to establish a perimeter there and watch as keep watch while Halstead applies some medical attention to William?
Yeah.
All right, Halstead, go ahead and roll that medicine check. Nice. 1d3.
Okay. 3.
Nice.
There you
Nice.
go. 3
Eight.
points of damage healed.
Medicine man.
Boom. I'm at 4 HP.
Nice. So an hour passes. During that time, you sit here in this this cavern and just constantly breathing in this disgusting smell from all around you. You hear a lot of movement over to the east, and it sounds like maybe somewhere to the south also. There's been a lot of movement as you're watching, but nothing visible. No visible threats. So what do you all do?
I'm staying silent, staring to the south, although, Halstead, if
Do
you
I
ever
need to go?
take a look at me.
Do I need to go to the hospital?
So that was gonna be my next thing. Is I stand up, make sure William can at least stand up or move without further injury to himself. And then I double check and make sure Boyle's all right, make sure Baker's all right. Is everyone okay? I can help you out a little bit here before we move on.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay, so I head over to where is Baker?
I'll let you go ahead and I'll let you roll a medicine check for Martin there as well, and just assume that during that time frame you also cycled out checking out Martin there too. So go ahead and do a medicine check for him. Looks like you were unsuccessful,
I don't like you anymore.
You maybe patched him up a little bit, stopped any bleeding he might have been having, but not really feeling any better for it yet.
Would we say that would have been a first aid then?
No, that was a medicine check.
Okay.
So what do you guys do now?
What are we going to do?
I'm gonna walk back to the group a little bit, and I kind of look around and say, "Well, do you guys want to continue forward, or what's the plan?"
I don't know. You're going to shoot me in the back again?
I look to him. I say,
Why don't you take point here?
I'm extremely sorry about that. I look to Baker and I say, I think you need to help me with my aim after we leave here. And William, I'll make sure I pay for any of your medical bills.
So
I'm
I would
deeply sorry about that.
I would look to each person here and look and see Halstead, having fallen to the ground and gotten hurt, and William to have some unexplained gunshot injury that nobody knows how it happened.
He just we were.
And me almost there as well. And I would say we either need to decide if we head back or if we continue this through, because we are all in very bad shape right now.
Not giving up yet. I'm still pushing on.
Since we are so underground, is it possible that we've traveled enough way that we'd be close to or under the Butu Manor to get the Butus?
From Providence, Rhode Island. No.
You never know. It could have been like a dimension thing, you know. And...
So I looked at Baker and I looked at Boyle, and I'm still limping. And with William being the way he is, I'm like, guys, there's no way William or I are gonna make it up that rope to get back up there. We've got to find another way out of here. So our only hope is to press forward.
Then let's carry on.
Okay, my wayward son.
Because there'll be peace when you are done.
And I pull out a peace pipe and let everybody take a hit off of it.
Whoa, I do not smoke. I break the peace pipe.
Oh, I would smoke everything that you got, my friend. Whatever you got, give it here. I'll smoke double.
I'm
All
like,
right, so
wow.
what is the Miskatonic University Expedition team about to do now? What's the approach?
Probably
Can I ask
die.
one question before we make a final decision on that?
Yeah.
If we kind of rest here, would we be regaining anything? Like magic
Not really.
points, health points, sanity points, any of that stuff?
No, sanity points definitely not. Health points, you recover 1 hit point per day naturally. Magic points, you got me off guard there. I don't remember exactly how much the magic points recover.
Got him.
I believe you do recover magic points after resting a little bit. I'll look that up while you guys continue, and I'll let you know how many magic points you recovered from that just out. You did take an hour rest there doing the medicine check and everything.
We are stealthily approaching south, I believe.
Yes.
We know how well that worked out last time.
Yeah, watch your fucking step, bro.
How about somebody with a shotgun get on point?
Yeah.
Shot. Wait, what's this? Is this a body?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's one of those creatures that you just killed. Just another one laying there rotting.
Oh. Gross.
Can you tell how it died?
Give me a medicine check if you'd like to take a look at that, or some sort of biology related roll.
While you're doing that, I'm actually going to stop everybody as I notice another one of the apes up ahead.
Yeah, and Halstead, you just walked up there and noticed it as well. There's more of them in there, and it looks like they're all, from the ones you can see, it looks like they're staring right at that tunnel and cowering. So yeah, you have no idea how that one there died, but you all see these couple of those beings, quite a few of them, and when you step into here, this room is just filthy, just completely reeks, just assaults your senses. It's disgusting. There's waste all over the floor, just fecal matter thrown all over the place. There's rotting bodies of who knows what. It could just be these things, it could be some other creatures in here, bones everywhere. But they all seem to be afraid of you.
Smells like my old Jamamine's house.
I command them.
Command?
No, I step forward like the vengeful god with the magic gun in my hand and the Priscilla in the other one, and I yell, "I'm the bow!" They all just.
You should have said.
They all keep slinking back and trying to make themselves as small as possible in this corner back here.
Can I look at the ceiling and look around us? Is there anything near us?
This cave is a little bit shallower. It's not as high as those other ones that you were in. You can see it just fine. No ghasts crawling along the ceiling here.
Okay. I look to our friends and say, well, let's start taking shots.
Well, no reason to just draw attention. Let's just keep moving. I don't get shot anymore.
Save your ammunition. So as we approach, what's this big old? Is this a crate?
It's just waste.
Okay.
There's not actually like modern stuff in there. Yeah, it's just trash. It's filth. There's just rotting carcasses there in that corner.
Like there's a corridor down this way.
And these guys are just backing up against the wall. They're not.
Yeah,
like,
you notice that some of them there are
women and
female.
children?
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Some of them are female, some of them are smaller. There might be a couple of them males, but none of them seem as aggressive or as large as those ones that attacked you out front.
Awesome. Yes. I'm actually going to look to everybody and say we need to leave no survivors. As I start to rub my eye even more.
I'd look at Halstead. And I wouldn't say anything. I would just look at him. Number one, because this player is super handsome. But also because I just want to see what he's thinking right now.
Halstead looks from Baker back to Boyle, and he looks at him and he goes, "No," to Boyle. No.
Yes.
No, they do not touch them. If they're not coming near us, we don't need to waste ammunition. We don't need to go on a slaughtering spree.
My apologies. I forgot that they were an abomination of God. I had no idea about that.
That's
wow.
true.
So yes, let's just leave them here so they can ambush us later and stop all of God's work. So what was the point again in killing the one that I wanted to save? Please, Halstead, tell me.
No, you're right.
As I start to load my shotgun and cock it.
I look back at Baker and I'm just like, I'm wringing my hands and wringing my head, and I can't wrap my head around any of this anymore.
Boyle is pissed that no one's listening to him whatsoever, and he's even more pissed that these things are probably going to ambush us when we leave the tunnel. I'm walking towards them, shotgun ready.
I would say, Boyle, don't shoot him. Don't waste the ammo. Don't waste the ammo. And I would be following up with him with the trench club in hand. And I'm kind of curious of what would happen if I got this close and poked one.
It's cowering. It's just trying to get back into this, back against the wall. It's not fighting back really.
Can I force it forward? Can I force it into that cave to the south?
You can try, but they're just all going back away from you. They're starting, as you're getting them pushed into the corner, they are starting to snarl at you and kind of like, swipe, but not really with intention of coming after you.
Right, I don't want to commit any war crimes, please.
I want to commit war crimes, baby. That's what I'm all about.
Oh my god.
We can't leave these things back here. One slightest itch, and what happens if they flip on a dime and come ambush us? There's literally no point to leave them alive.
Well, they're obviously scared. They're obviously territorial. If you came into their nest,
Boyle, look at them. If you go and you kill one, they will all attack. If we leave them alone, there's a chance that they won't. And if they do, we simply set up in a corridor and we fucking murder every single one of them. Right now, we have bigger fish to fry. We need to get the fuck out of here.
We have a golden chance to kill them. Do you see that thing? I point to one of the smaller ones. Say, who knows how long it takes them to reach adulthood? Just because
do you see that we are in an open area where they can flank around us? These things are small and quick.
Guys. Behind us.
Coming from behind.
I turn around. Ah!
Yeah, it had already ran away as soon as you guys turned your attention to it.
Alright, so we need to keep moving.
Okay.
While I'm all about committing war crimes, I'm not committing war crimes here.
Baker is violently itching his eye now, and you can see he's visibly pissed off now that
Who is?
You guys
itching
went
their eye?
and killed the one that he wanted to save, but now you're telling him he can't save these ones. He is beside himself. Boyle,
Yes.
sorry, Boyle.
Boyle's going so crazy, he's forgetting his own name.
It's okay.
Boyle is very pissed off right now.
So pissed
Well-
off he's speaking in third person.
Well, I mean, is he gonna get so pissed off he shoots another one of us in the back?
No.
No, just William.
So what do you guys do? They're still cowering in the corner back there, just watching you,
I
snarling a
am
little bit.
summoning every ounce of fucking just machismo and strutting forward.
So, as they're walking away, and I start to walk towards them, I walk back, and after hearing Baker talk about control and things like that, Halstead gets down on one knee and tries to do a open, friendly gesture to them to see if he can commune or get them on his side. Basically, he's gonna try and communicate with them in some way.
Natural
is-
world check.
Right when he does that, can I easily notice this since we haven't walked out of the room yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're still snarling at you, scared, trying to get it back away as far as they can.
and then I
I
just
kinda walk
turn
up
around
behind-
and give up.
Can I look
Okay.
at Halstead and say, I very like to see that you're now holding true to these ideals of God you have, and I walk away.
Of God, I'm an animist.
They're abominations, I thought.
But Martin,
what
you
you told
see,
me.
actually, you can all see that further to the south, there's more of them. Just they're watching you.
Like I said, I'm strutting forward like this is my house now. I know Halstead does the touchy feel. I don't do the touchy feel. I command or kill.
Okay. These ones are also shrinking away from you. They're scared of the men with the loud sticks or
The
whatever
bang
they might
sticks, the
refer.
bang
Yeah,
sticks.
the boom
sticks.
sticks.
This is my boomstick.
The clickety
Too close to me.
clackety.
Ah!
They do. If you get close to them, they are, doing that swipe at you, trying to just get you to not charge them, basically. But they're staying
Can we
back.
surmise from this that this is their habitation area?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is there anything of note in these areas that I can see or pick
Spot
up
hidden.
on? This is gonna be bad. Yep.
Is that just anyone or just him?
Yeah, anyone. It looks like you're all exploring this cavern, looking around. Give me a spot hidden, everyone.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We've never had so many
Um,
1s and 100s in my life.
Yeah. So, of course, you can push those with justifying however you'd like. Maybe spending a little bit more time in this cave here.
Oh
No,
yeah, I'm
I
going
don't
to
want
push
to. I don't want to
100.
fucking spend any more time in here than I have to.
Oh wait, no, we're just looking spot hidden. I'm not gonna.
I use luck. I use luck to redeem it.
Nice.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
So,
not
William, you see on the far wall directly east to you, there's something on it, some carving on it. So these entire caverns here, they're a little bit different. They don't have all the serpent and geometric carvings all over them, but there's something carved directly to your west.
Due west. I think there's something over here. I'm kind of like just beelining for it at this point.
Stepson, wait.
Stepson.
The fact that you called him that midstream.
Stepson, wait.
Ugh. Which wall has the carvings?
Question.
It's directly to the west there. Showing you that carving now.
Loading.
And I will go ahead and give us a little story time here, read it out loud for you.
Thank you.
Mayhaps someone will read these words someday, God willing. I, John Harper, write them here to tell my sorry tale, and that of my fellows. Winscott sent us to our doom with his clever plans. He thought to escape with the notice of the state of Rhode Island with the tunnel he had found. He should have thought for what purpose this tunnel was made at the first. He called himself lucky and so damned us. As we shepherded his cargo through the tunnel, we were set upon by hideous things, and the fortunate fell to their claws and fangs. The rest were dragged here. The good book and the preachers will tell us that God cursed the serpent so that it might crawl on its belly forevermore. Why then does our new master still walk? How did he and his kind escape God's justice? Did they sleep here before the fall and so pass beneath notice? Now we serve his hateful serpent. He sets us to work for him, all men alike. He forces us to mate together as if we were no more than animals. I have seen my fellows die, wasting away or at the pleasure of the serpent. We are hidden far from the loving eyes of God. Everyone make a sanity check.
Fuck it.
No. Do I have to?
Yes.
With my
Yeah, baby!
Hey, Baker.
the
So what you
triple
all
stars,
realize,
baby.
this sudden crushing realization, is that these were descendants of the slave smugglers that were carried into these tunnels and captured. And everyone who failed that sanity check loses 1 sanity point because of that realization.
Wait. What did you just say? I'm sorry. Re-say that for me.
All of these beings, these human-like things in here, are descendants of the smugglers, those slave smugglers that were carried in here and captured. And seeing this carving and reading it put that last piece together.
Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? And I just back up slowly, realizing this and feeling like I have attributed to
Abominations. These abominations. We need to exterminate them.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just reiterating what you were saying, like flashing back.
I look up to the writing as since I succeeded so partially, I'm assuming I'm not really affected by this too much, and the realization hits me, and I say, so these creatures that I originally wanted to study are actually, and I look back, human, just fucked up humans. Take that in and listen to me next time, all of you. Or just listen to when you want, like when we didn't kill them back then.
As you're going on about that, and Halstead, you're turning your head away from this carving, walking away, realizing everything that's going on, you hear a familiar stomping from the tunnel that you just came through. The stomping that you heard earlier when that ghast had appeared.
Hide?
Can we just run?
Not to the south. Not to the south.
And you're not moving anywhere because
Oh, boo!
session
Gee,
has come to a close. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate the views, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a good night.
Thanks, everyone. We
Thank
love
you.
you.
Bye, everybody.